Good morning, Women Wildcats. It is time for our daily announcements. We are from Mr. Dumbeck's 8th grade class. Today is Wednesday, October 9th, 2022. Rylan, what are we having for lunch today?
Whole grain chicken. Oh, we are having. Oh my God! Today we are having whole grain chicken tenders, tender peas, or whole grain sun butter sandwich, cheese stick, and chili lime roasted chickpeas, fresh fruit bowl, orange juice, whole grain bug bite chippers, choice of milk. And for tomorrow, we are having barbecue shredded turkey or black bean burger on whole grain hamburger bun, seasoned sweet potato fries, fresh broccoli ranch dressing, ketchup, fresh apple, fresh fruit bowl, and a choice of milk. Brooklyn, what can we expect for the weather for today and tomorrow?
Today we can expect a low of 56 and a high of 66 degrees. Tomorrow has a low of 48 degrees and a high of 72. We have no birthdays today and some announcements from our principal, Ms. Clemens.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your day off. Yesterday, the teachers and I were here working hard. They were doing your grades because the end of trimester 1 is coming up. Can you believe that? It is already here, like in 2 weeks. We'll get our first report cards, which is exciting because then we'll have our first awards banquet. For those of you who have worked really hard, deserve some recognition and come to school every day. Speaking of that, speaking of attendance, I challenged you all to try to get one day here at school where we had 95% attendance or higher. Well, my report runs a day behind. So I have where our attendance was on Friday, 88.7. Yikes. That is super, super low. And I'm a little concerned about what Mondays is going to be when I run the report this morning because we had a lot of kids that didn't come to school on Monday, I think because we didn't have school yesterday. I don't know. But we got to try to get our attendance back up to 95%. So let's work really hard at that so that we can have a hat and hoodie day. I am ready for it. I've got mine all picked out. I know we were doing trivia on Tuesdays for Hispanic Heritage Month, but I thought since it's the month of November, and we have Thanksgiving coming up for those who celebrate it, I thought we could do some turkey trivia. So this question, it's interesting because I did not know this when I was trying to find some interesting facts about turkeys. So here is what you're going to have to tell me on your trivia question. You have to write maybe 1 or 2 sentences. How does poop tell if the turkey is male or female? Yes, I said it. I did not know. How can you tell by looking at the poop of a turkey if it's male or female? I thought you guys would find that interesting. Write it down. Put your answer in the bucket. Thank you, Miss Amy. What do you have? Oh, one last thing before I pass it on. I noticed that when I was out at recess on Monday, the ball bin is very low again. Where did all our balls go? It's going to be a very boring week for you guys out at recess this week with no balls. So let's see if we can find them, get them back in the bucket. Thank you, Miss Amy.
All right. I think we'll probably have a lot of people looking up that answer for trivia. All right. So I have an interesting item. I don't know if you knew this, but right now, as we speak, there is a rover on the planet Mars. The rover safely landed in February of 2021 and has been moving slowly over about an 8-mile area, picking up samples. It is so just think of the engineers that had to design this thing, get it there, get it safely landed, get it out of whatever type of container it's safely landed in, and then it's moving around picking up samples. It's picking up samples in tubes that are about the size of a toothpaste tube. Now, the NASA, which NASA stands for the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. They are partnering with the European Space Agency. And what they're going to do is they're going to have a Mars sample pickup. So that's what many of our astronauts and engineers, aeronautics engineers, are doing right now. They're figuring out the best way to pick up the samples. The rover is they've chosen a spot where the rover is going to drop everything off. They're going to pick it up. And then people, listen, they got to get it safely to Earth. All that work would be for nothing if they couldn't get those samples safely on Earth to check out what those rocks on Mars might contain. So anyway, just a little FYI that Perseverance rover is on Mars now doing a whole lot of work. All right, that's all I have for today. Oh, please be mindful. Some of you got prizes, treats for your online intervention. Make sure it's not just the time, it's the percent of lessons that you pass. And we're looking at over 80, we want it over 80%. So those of you that got prizes, you did a lot of work and you did it well. So thank you for that. All right, if you could close out our announcements, please. Thank you very much.
Okay. Tune in tomorrow and every day for some more Wildcat news. Have a great day, Women Wildcats. We'll see you in the building. Wilding out with the Wildcats.